he trying to take your ball?
Give me that ball. Hello everyone, and welcome back. As you saw, the beginning part of this video showed that it got down to like 30.5 or 30.6 degrees below zero. It has been cold the whole entire week here. The morning before that, it got down to 31 below. Tonight we're supposed to go down to 29 or 30. For the next 3 or 4 days, we're going to be getting down that low. If you guys watch the videos on Joe and Zach's survival, you know I picked up a new snowmobile here, and Zach brought the old one up here. We can take a better look at this one tomorrow if it warms up. I think I'm going to start the stove in the workshop tomorrow. There's just not a whole lot you can do when it starts at 30 below, and the warmest it gets all day is about 7 degrees below zero. And that's how it's going to be for at least 4 more days. Melissa says she has something that came in the mailbox today, so I'm running down to get that. Hope to start that workshop stove tomorrow. There's a little shelf that Melissa wants built in the bathroom, so I could do that. Just waiting for this cold spell to end so a person can start doing something again. At the end of next week, Zach and I are going to be doing some ice fishing. And a couple days after that, I'm going to head to the tent and do the tent winter trip. I even got a hold of Sarah to see if she wanted to come up, but she's not sure if her schedule will allow it or not. But if so, it'd be nice to have her. Come on, Chunky! Good morning, everybody. So far, this is the chilliest morning of this cold snap. I don't know, whatever it was, that 5:44. Now it's just about 7:30. And there is still a bit of a chill in the air. Well, I decided to start the stove in the workshop and get the diesel heater going because it's so cold today. Melissa, I think she's going to can some peaches. I had posted a video. This is the new sled, if you guys didn't watch, over on Joe and Zach's Survival, that I just picked up because the tent winter trip is coming up here in 9 days, I think, from today. But this would not start at 30 below zero. So, and it's not 30 below anymore, but they said that I should, when it's so cold, I should pull start it. Well, I've never pulled to see how hard this thing starts or anything, so I figured I might as well see what it's like. Even though that's a fan-cooled motor, I'm still just going to let it run for 10-15 minutes before I shut it down. I'm going to go inside and warm up. It's cold out here. I think I'm going to take that snowmobile and run out and switch out the SD card in the trail camera. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of movement on that back one this week. It's just been so cold. I'm sure if I was a deer, I'd just be kind of laying low, but you never know. doing in here? You surviving? 3 more days, I can open up the back door for you. Well, I got 4 eggs, but all 4 of them are cracked. But I have the back little door for them to get out. I have it covered so there can't, no wind can get in and they can't get outside. But as soon as it warms up a little bit here, I'll take that off. I decided to come out here in the workshop for a little while. When it's this cold outside, it's just hard to get anything done, you know. It's just too cold to do much outside, and this is just kind of for me like the doldrums of winter. We got like 4 more or 5 more days until this breaks, and it'll be 20 degrees outside, and it's going to seem really nice. But when we first moved in, there was this shelf right next to the, we have a clawfoot tub, and the shelf was there to put shampoo and stuff right outside of it. And Melissa would like another shelf put up. I'm just going to make it just a simple shelf for now, because eventually we're going to redo that bathroom anyway. So I'm going to make a new one and get that put up, and then, especially like if she likes to take a bath, I always shower, and sometimes she'll go in there and just soak, and then she could put stuff up on the shelf, and it's not, you know, we have a little suction thing that suctions to the side of the tub, but that doesn't work when you're in there taking a bath. So Well, my little bathroom shelf is done. That just goes and the tub comes like right here. So she'll just be able to reach out and set stuff on here and it should be perfect.
Biggest word of the day? Yeah.
I thought I'd bring this in here because it's going to be getting used next week for ice fishing, and then a few days later the tent winter trip. People had said to put a piece of metal behind here that already comes with about a 2-inch piece. I thought I could get one of these on there, but I would never be able to get the nut put back on it because it wouldn't go in far enough to do that. Oh, we got 626, 14 below zero. Tonight, I think, is going to be the coldest night of this cold snap. I'm not positive, but I don't know. We had 38, whatever it was this morning, below zero. There was a thing that I read today online, because it was the coldest spot in Minnesota. They had, and I think it was about maybe 30 miles from the tent, a reading that was 50 degrees actual air temperature below zero. And that's just ridiculously cold. I can remember the one time, I can't remember what year it was, this was up in Tower, Minnesota, and it got down to 60 degrees below zero. And the coldest that I've actually seen, I believe, is 38 below, which, well, we had 38 below here, but I mean, almost 39 below this morning. But so it tied the record because I didn't have a weather thing that would say 38.9, you know. So one time when I was working out in Tioga, North Dakota, I had a 24-foot travel trailer with a slide out, and that's what I stayed in. And then I also wintered there, so it was skirted. I had heat tape on the water line because it had direct water, a direct sewer dump. And I even had a salamander heater like this, but it would run on it was a propane one, shooting underneath the trailer, and my water line still froze coming into the trailer, so I didn't have water that night. So that was, and it was windy then too, because in North Dakota, I mean, I would just look out and there was just nothing. And then I had it there, and then one time during the winter trip, I was at the tent and it got to be 38 below zero. So I was really hoping that I could hit 39, and we got to 38.9 this morning, was the very lowest that it went. And I really want it to go to 40 below, just to say that I've had 40 below. And tonight might be the night. I mean, it's, yeah, 15 below right now, it's down. And who knows? I mean, if it doesn't, that's okay. I'll take spring. But when I do the tent winter trip now in 9 days from today is when it's planned right now. Then I saw the temperatures, like I would get there probably on a Monday. I think like Tuesday, the high up there was 33 and the low was 22. Then it's getting scary because we can start to get slush on the lake. So I really have to kind of watch it close. But at least this cold spell is about to end, but it would be really nice if it would get to 40 below before it ends, so I can say that I've had 40 below. I think I'm going to go inside and do some comments. I made 2 videos public today, so I'm sure I have a lot of those to take care of. And what is it that you're canning?
I'm making peach preserves.
Peach preserves. Georgia peaches. Should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Little girl. Little girl. What are you doing?
It's being mean.
You know, this is a definitive favorite from the Universal Horror Library that really doesn't get mentioned with the...
I distorted a fact in the interest of self-preservation. My holy cause.
Well, it's almost time for bed. It did get down below 20 below tonight, and now it's going back up, so I don't think I'm going to get my 40 below that I wanted. I guess we'll see what it's like in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Kind of a wimpy night last night. It only got to, I think it was like 27 degrees below zero. I was really hoping for that 40, but it just did not happen. It is Valentine's Day today, so I asked Melissa where she wanted to get food, and she wanted to get it from Pedro's Mexican in Cloquet. So I'm heading there right now. We ordered it. I'm just going to pick it up and bring it back to the house. Alright, I picked up our Valentine's meal. They were unsure when we ordered if they would be able to do it because they had water lines break in the basement and they were getting them repaired this morning. That's how cold it's been. Well, I filmed absolutely nothing today. Actually, Melissa and I watched a lot of TV, and it's just never got above 9 below zero. Right now it's back down to almost 20 below. Melissa did make some hamburgers here, pre-seasoned them and everything, and got them made up. I'm going to go throw them in the freezer for later use. She has these jars of peach jam that are ready to go downstairs on the shelves. Okay, everyone, well, the garbage can is down. It's about 9:30 right now. I think it's 23 below and still dropping. Normally I would end this video right now, but I don't think I have that much filmed. It's just been too cold, so I think I'm going to keep it going for a couple more days. Tomorrow's Monday. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. We had another beautiful minus 36 degree morning here. Right now it's warmed up to 33 degrees below zero Fahrenheit. I had posted a video on the snowmobile on Jones Act Survival, and somebody commented that I only had the choke on halfway, and I didn't think that they were right. And then I come out this morning and looked at it, and I only had the choke on halfway. So now it's 33 below, and I want to see if it'll do a cold start here. Decided to use the electric start. It fired up. 33 below zero. Well, I have a few errands to run this morning. I'm going to run down to Melissa's work and hang out there and do some of my book work for my actual job. I have a couple of work bids that have to be finished and sent in. This morning I started my truck and it quit and it wouldn't start for a while, so I'm going to stop off and get some of the anti-gel stuff and get some in this tank. Back to the farmhouse now. replacement. Well, I stopped off and bought some 91 octane no ethanol gas for the snowmobile here. That's pretty full. I bought an extra belt for this thing too, but I don't see a spot. A lot of them have a spot where you can mount it inside here. I don't see one on this. Unless you can do it up here. Not enough room in there. Oh well. Well, I just ran the old 488 for a good 15 minutes and it sure didn't quit on me at all. It doesn't ride as smooth as the 550 does, and the heated hand grips don't work. What a difference. My fingers are cold on this one where they're really warm on the other one, but I don't know, that sled seemed to work pretty good. A little quicker off the takeoff than the other one also. How's it going in here? You guys will be happy to know that we're done with the 36 below at night. We're only going down to 21 below tonight. Everybody, as you see, it got cold again. Colder than they thought. Right now I'm actually driving. Melissa and I are gonna stop and have some lunch, and there's just nothing to do in the morning when it's that cold. And I think now we're finally gonna crawl out of this cold spell. We had lunch at the dry dock. We actually ate there a couple of years ago, and both times now we've been there, they have really good food. I've just been inside picking stuff up, vacuuming the floors and stuff. We didn't get a chance to do it real good Sunday. And tomorrow I'm heading down towards the cities to pick up my old truck and see my mom and dad, and I have a few things to do. So I thought I'd get it done today because I think the following day I'm going fishing with Zachary. 13 degrees out right now. It feels really nice. All the snowmobile cover came in today, along with a bunch more stuff that we're getting for the upcoming making soap. So thought I'd just throw the cover on loosely here. That's a trailerable one, so when I pull it up to the tent I can cover it if I want to, and it'll be protected. Well, I decided to start up the grill, and I'm going to cook a couple of chuck roasts, some baked potatoes. Melissa can't do the baked potatoes on her keto diet, but I am dying for some baked potatoes. And I'm doing a couple of chuck roasts, which will last us for days. I think she might do a batch of keto chili tonight, just so we have food and don't have to cook every night. I was hoping I didn't burn it. I was inside and getting into a rant on my personal Facebook, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, that's right, I'm cooking. Looking good. Good morning, everybody. Our promises of a warmer morning. It's not that much warmer this morning than it was yesterday. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I'm heading down to the hobby farmhouse, bring my truck in and get the oil and the filters changed, and I'm picking up an old reliable. I will see you guys on the next video.